Well, I think this is bringing us to our 3-day marathon close. Do you want to go first, Glenn?
I will. Thank you, Heather. And what a pleasure it's been to co-produce this event with you and your organization. But of course, it wouldn't have been possible without our sponsors. That is a bit of a clunky group of acronyms, but it's the Avangrid family, and they're constantly with us in our energy source, and also Energize CT. They're a great partner, I think a long-term partner of Connecticut Sustainability Business Council. So thank you to our silver sponsors. And our bronze sponsors were, of course, Vineyard Wind, who gave us a tremendous presentation and a very solid hope for the future in terms of our renewable source of energy. And of course, the Regional Water Authority. Larry is always active in supporting the good work that we do. And I believe there are some partners here, of course, the American Sustainability Business Council, Social Venture Circle, Red Rock Branding, our good team. And I really want to take a moment to shout out Ali Sordi, who has just been tirelessly clicking away, running the polls, just keeping us all on track. Eleanor Slumber, as our community Director of Community Relations, has done a tremendous job of helping in the back room, in the chat and the Q&A and so on. So
yep.
It's been a great 3 days, and I really am so grateful to have had this partnership with Heather and her organization, and just really see what the size of the scope of the work that we have to do. It's a long list, but what I have gathered in the last 3 days is a tremendous sense of spirit. And as we can see in our polls, there's a confidence and a hopefulness of moving forward that we are definitely going to make best use of coming up in the next year. So thanks, Gavin, for being the supportive chairman, and your very informative presentation today, which I've seen a few times, but I always see it differently every time. And thank you all for just joining us and being here and being a part of the Community Connector. So I'll pass it over to Heather to close. Thank you.
Awesome, Glenn. Yeah, thank you all so very much. It's been a really energizing couple of days, and one that's really challenged us to think about whether we can change, whether we're willing to change. Last night, when I was sort of thinking through all that we've been through over the past couple of days, I grabbed a book out of my bookshelf, and it just happened to be this book, all about courage. And I'd just like to close with a quote. So I opened this is true. I opened the book to this page and I went, oh, okay, maybe I'll say that one. And I think this is appropriate because in order to address this issue of climate crisis, climate change, rapidly, accelerating, we are going to have to change. There's just no two ways about it. And we heard a lot of different ways, different things we can do, but the truth is that we're going to really have to dig deep and sort of gear up and get ready for what comes next. So with that, it says, change, rather than being a destructive force, is a creative and life-enriching force. It stimulates us to reach our highest potential. What we really should fear is if our lives do not change enough. So with that, I want to thank all of you, each of you. You've all really given so much value to this program, and I'm deeply grateful for that. And I hope that you'll consider joining the Connecticut Sustainable Business Council and Conscious Capitalism Connecticut and supporting our work moving forward. So have a great weekend, everybody.